Alright, welcome to another episode of Crypto Casual. I'm your host Charles. And here at Crypto Casual, let me get the screen fixed up for y'all. Here at Crypto Casual, we casually talk about cryptocurrencies, BTC, and we do it with an esoteric twist. This week's conversation, if you will, is going to be about Bitcoin being the second coming, the second Christ consciousness. The second coming is a new financial and technology and social revolution. And I'm not going to get into the details of all the years and cycles from Rome to Egypt and all that. That's a deeper conversation. But for now, just understand that we have three 80-year cycles coming together. And part of that is understanding that cryptocurrencies, let me take a moment here and pop this to get my screen up in front of me. Time, file, location, view, float on top. All right. And again, guys, I'm not going to edit too much. I mean, it's casual. I'm not trying to be perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect, nor will we ever attain perfection. So we're just going to be who we are, and that's the kind of independent thinkers I want. That's who I want watching this. If you're not an independent thinker, meaning that you take responsibility for your own thinking, your own thoughts, your own emotions, that you're not a blamer, faulter, or victim, we are here not looking for gurus. We're not looking for people to give us our answers to our questions in life because no one has our questions except us. So what I want us to do is to just those who are, we'll call it sentient, independent, then those who, you go ahead and click the like button. Go ahead and subscribe, all that good stuff, notification bell. But those who aren't really, are just ready to blame or fault or hate or whatever, that's cool. Be casual, leave a comment, I'll read it. It's not going to hurt me because it's your perspective about who you are in this life, not me. But I appreciate you commenting, I really do. Brother, sisters, I love you all. Anyone in between, I love you too. But the main thing I want to understand and get y'all to understand is that this is the second coming. It's not about a person, it's not about a thing associated with religions. What it is a higher frequency of thinking. And then the higher levels of thinking is that we can see the freedom from the old institutions of where they tell you and teach you and religious size you of how to be you, and the medical world tell you what's best for your body. Now we're going to be the sentient, the free, the unenslaved, if you will. We're going to be the ones who understand that there's a new revolution, evolution cycle happening. There's a new consciousness happening. People have been praying it and kumbaya-ing it for years and meditating upon it and group sections together and all that good stuff. What I'm trying to get you to understand, that's great, that's other people's stuff. What I'm here to teach is just crypto casual currency and that, but I want you to understand why I'm saying that crypto and BTC, especially BTC and the blockchain, is just a new consciousness. It's the second Christ. It's the new evolution of the way we do money, the way we do conversation, the way we do. I'm not connected to those who are here to be divided, those who want to hate each other. The powers that be and those who don't want us to be together want to keep you disenfranchised. They want to keep you disunionized, if you will. They want to keep you arguing and hating each other. And that's not who I am. What I'm here to do is help you understand that cryptocurrency is just energy. That's all. It's plain and simple. And are you willing to understand this new higher frequency energy, this new consciousness? Are you ready to jump into the new Christ consciousness? If you are, great. Follow me, man. This is going to be great. If not, it's okay. It's okay, right? No bad, no nothing, no negatives, right? Everyone is where they are at. For me, I'm here and I'm going to teach you about cryptocurrencies. We're going to keep it simple, but we're also going to understand how to create a rich life for ourselves, not anyone else. Now, we're going to do what we're going to do. Now, if it helps others around us, great. I am all about service. I have businesses after businesses that serve community. We'll get into that some other time. But my point for right now is that Cryptocurrencies and understanding it's a new currency, a frequency, the speed at which electricity travels or some sound wave or something travels through a space that we can measure within a given period of time. Understand that, and then you'll understand that this new frequency, which we'll call currency or cryptocurrency, is not really encrypted at all. It's out for everyone to hear. But if you're enslaved, you aren't going to hear what I'm saying, right? And it's okay that you don't like my style. It's okay you don't like my clothes or my color of my skin or the way I talk. It's okay. I'm okay because it's your perspective of me. And you don't know me, and I definitely don't know you. But all I can say, brothers and sisters, and all in between, I love you. But let's get on to the meat and the guts of what it is I'm here to teach, and that's simplicity. BTC is just energy. It's a new way of looking at life. It's a new way of looking internally, and we're going to call this the esoteric, right? Looking outside ourselves, the exoteric, is not us. It's an extension of us. And so everything and every person you see and every situation that you judge is just a reflection of you. So in order to understand where I'm coming from, you have already had to have started to work on yourself within. Not blaming others, not hating others, because it's all you eventually. But let's, for a moment, I'm going to create a format. And now me, I'm better off just taking your questions and then, so definitely leave comments and ask real questions. And I'm going to go ahead and give my perspective of my answers to your questions. They aren't necessarily your answers, but listen to what I'm saying and see if it makes sense. If it does, great. Extract what works for you and then trash the rest. I really don't care. Right? What I do care is that you are being the best you can be. And I want all of us to become rich. Rich and wealthy is relative to where you are in your life. We've all been taught to be poor, how to be okay with governments, which is just governing the mind. Mint means mind, to extort the money from us, and we're okay with it. For churches to extort money from us under guilt and be okay with it. I'm not okay with any of that. That's me, not you. And so what I want us to understand is that we are just going to finally understand that we are not beholden to anyone else's perspective of this life. We'll get into more of the esoteric in later sessions and later episodes, if you will. But right now, I just want to lay out the format. And again, this will improve. This will get better. I'll change the background. I'll do some live stuff. But for now, I just want you to understand that we are in a new consciousness. The four horsemen have brought the seven seals. They're cracking the seven seals. I think we're on the third or fourth one. We can dive and delve into that if you want. But for now, I want you and me to be free of our enslavers, right? The governments, those who we've allowed to govern our minds. I'm not blaming them. I'm not faulting them, right? I allowed this for my own process to become stronger and better. And every day I wake up to be better. I don't label myself as anything or anyone. I'm just me. Right? So let's get on with it. So my format basically is I'm going to give what I'm doing now, right? If you want to, my title is BTC is the second consciousness, the second Christ, right? But under that format, and I gave you a overall question maybe for you to question yourself, or a philosophy or something new, or just something that makes you go, right? CC Music Factory, for those who are old enough. Music room. Anywho, after I give this, then I'm going to give you news of the day. Some sort of news that's going on that's relevant to the conversation about what we talked about earlier, about consciousness, Christ, and all this stuff. And I'll interchange it with what the media is saying, what the alternative media is saying, which are more the truth speakers. Not mainstream. They're rehearsed. They're scripted. They're owned by 3 people in the entire world. So it's okay that's how it is, but I understand what it is. So we are going to begin through BTC and cryptocurrencies, understanding our own philosophies, our own patterns, understanding the philosophy that Bitcoin is just a new pattern, right? The new pattern. And if you can follow this new pattern, excellent. And that's what I'm here to do, is to teach you how to understand those new patterns. What you do with those new patterns is totally on you. It is not me. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your guru. I'm not here to make you emotionally better. My whole life has been about coaching, financial coaching, spiritual coaching. Any coaching you wouldn't even think of, I've done, because I have multiple backgrounds for another time. So my format then goes back to I'll give a philosophy of the day. I'll give a news of the day. Then I'm going to give my top three cryptocurrencies and why, but I won't go into depth. There's other influencers, YouTube influencers, other media, alternative media, blockchain influencers who have deep dived into this stuff more than me. So what I'm going to do then is give you, after my three picks, I'm going to give you an influencer of the day. And that could be anyone from Crypto, no offense, bud, I like your show. Chico Crypto, Carl the Moon, he shills too much of Bybit, but he is smart and I like him. Crypto, he's a little over the top, but again, I like him, his information's valid. I like Da Vinci J15, I think it is, if I remember. I like Crypto Zombie and a host of others. But each week I'll give an influencer of the day, and normally because they went into some sort of cryptocurrency. So I'll just refer you to them and put links down below for you to connect with them. Now, after all that's said and done, then I'll go ahead and give some sort of inspirational quote from somebody else. There's a bunch of quotes because I want to give a book of the day. That book can be Understanding Crypto, or it could be Understanding Banking, or it could be Understanding Personal Improvement. But I will offer or recommend a book of the day. And normally a quote that goes from one of those books. After that, then I'll give my final salutations and sort of sum it all up, and then look forward to seeing you in the next video. And so that's going to be the format. But what I really want y'all to do is definitely send me questions about what you want to know about BTC, and with respect in regards to understanding that this is a new consciousness we are all living through. We're going through the transitional period. The governments are transitionalizing from deflation to inflation. And we can get into banking, we can get into spirituality, we can get into aliens, we can get into all of this. But give me some questions, and then from those questions, and leave your name, and I can give you a shout out and what that question was. So the question of the day I'll add in there. And from that question, we can make that our philosophical topic. This is so brand new. This is, I've been teaching classes now in crypto for the last 5 years, 4 years, something like that. But I've also been doing coaching and spirituality and insightful and all that good stuff since I was a kid. So I have a lot of information from a lot of different backgrounds, but we want to make sure it all funnels into the new consciousness or cryptocurrency/BTC. So thank you for watching this. I know it's choppy, I know it's new, but hey, we'll improve as we go, as you will improve as you go. So thank you so much, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.